You want to know the craziest thing that always come to mind when people talk about either marriage or love in general or being with a significant other? If you ask them a simple question as far as, you know, what do you like about your significant other? They always give you an answer like, well, they do this for me. They're very patient with me. They massage my feet. They get me groceries. They do this in bed. They do that in bed. They're very good with this in bed. Or if you ask that person, what do you think is wrong with your marriage? Well, he doesn't communicate with me. She doesn't communicate with me. They don't exercise like they used to. They don't keep up with themselves like they used to. I wish he kept his hair like this. I wish she kept her hair like that. And when you hear these things, for me, it always is a selfish type of answer when you're talking to someone. Whenever you hear somebody talking, they always say things like, he does this for me, she does this for me, or they say, I wish they was a little better here, I wish they didn't do this. But instead of looking in the mirror and saying things like, well, I can do this better, I can be a better man, I can be a better woman, I can do this for my wife. When she's tired, I'd rather iron her clothes for her. When she's tired, I'd rather massage her feet. I'd rather satisfy her sexually instead of saying that she satisfies me sexually. Because when it comes to love, when it comes to marriage, the only way to make it work is to be completely submissive. You have to give more than take. And that's why God say you have to be submissive to each other. You have to be completely submissive. You do not own your bodies when you step in marriage. You do not own things that you wear. You do not own that. Your body is your partner's body. One thing that sticks to me is, being completely submissive. What exactly is completely submissive? Okay, let's look it up. Let's look up the definition of it. Okay, inclines to, ready to submit or yield authority to another, humbly being obedient. That's the definition. That's not me just saying words. That's the actual definition of being submissive. It means giving. It doesn't mean taking. A lot of marriages fall apart because they don't look in the mirror and say what I can do better. They always point the finger. They always say, well, I wish you done this better. I wish you done this better. But how about you sit down and say, I can do this better. I can be better here. Don't focus on things that you can't control. Focus on the things that you can control. It's not about what that other person is not doing. Are you doing everything in your abilities to be the perfect husband, to be the perfect wife? Think about that. See, me growing up, I always thought like a man was supposed to be big, strong, work 2 jobs, bring home the bacon, and a woman was supposed to cook and clean and feed the kids and make sure everything is around the house. And once I met my wife, I'm like, I need you to do this for me. And we butt heads all the time. She's tired too. She don't feel like she should cook all the time. I had to completely reprogram my mind when it came to this. When I came to hear this, I was shocked, and for a long time, I was like, "What the heck? What is wrong with you? You're a woman. Cook and clean. Get the kids fed." But I had to look in the mirror and see, why are we arguing? Why is these things happening? And I figured it out. I'm not living up to my full potential when it comes to being submissive to my wife. I have to iron her clothes. I can cook her food. There is nothing wrong with that. That is me showing submission to my wife. That is me showing that I love my wife. I can cook every night. It doesn't matter. But people let their values, or they let the world tell them what a man is supposed to be or what a woman is supposed to be. No, let your wife, let your husband, let your significant other tell you what you're supposed to be. And that's completely being submissive. You're not obligated to make the world happy. The Bible says you are obligated to make your wife happy. It does not matter about what your boys think. It does not matter what your girls think. Go sit in front of your husband. Go sit in front of your wife. Ask them, what can I improve on? Look at it in the mirror each day. Make strides to be a better man, to be a better woman. It does not matter what anyone else thinks outside of your marriage. Are you doing everything in your power to make your significant other happy? It's not about taking. It's about giving. It's not about receiving. It's about giving. Most people forget that. You have to give to get. When you go to the store, you don't take things or it's going to be consequences. You have to give money to get something in return. If you're not, the biggest thing for me is sex. A lot of people, this is the biggest topic because I had to talk about it, because a lot of people say, well, my wife don't do this no more. My wife don't do this no more. When y'all had conversations, are you doing what she asked you to do? Are you giving everything that you can give? If not, then don't say nothing, because that's why she's not giving to you. You have to give to receive. It's not about what that person does for you. Are you doing everything in your power? Are you being completely faithful to your significant other? Are you cooking and cleaning for your significant other? Are you rubbing their feet? Are you rubbing their back? Are you kissing them, telling them that you love them and that they are beautiful, that they are handsome, stroking their ego? It's not about what they are telling you. Are you giving first? It's mind-blowing nowadays. She doesn't do this anymore. What did you stop doing? Did you stop bringing home flowers? Did you stop bringing home, fresh cooked meals that person liked? When you're going to the store, did you stop buying that perfume that your wife liked? So don't tell me what they're stopping and doing, because look in the mirror and see what you are doing. Just remember this. Nobody can dictate how successful your marriage is going to be except the person that you're married to. Figure out what you're doing wrong. Give that bad habit up, or gain where you're losing from. I love all. Peace. Let God be first, and let your significant other opinion be heard. God bless. Love all.